Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel, and Merry Christmas to you. Very Merry Christmas indeed. We have green across the board, even if it's just a tiny little baby boo bit, but still don't mind to see it on Christmas. XRP at $2.31, Bitcoin back above $99,000. All is right in the world. And so there's a little bit of a lull today, but that's fine. And I'll point out towards the beginning part of the video why you should expect that we're going to have increased volatility very, very soon. Also, I'm going to share with you perspective from an XRP chart analyst who articulates in another new and interesting way as to why, yes, XRP absolutely can hit $27 this particular market cycle, and it's dependent upon, well, more than one thing, but we'll get there. I have a limited time here, so I'm going to try and get through this as quickly as possible, because as soon as I'm done with this and I get this thing published, I'm going to skedaddle and head off to my family's Christmas celebration, but I couldn't do that before saying Merry Christmas to all of you and giving a positive little XRP update. But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. All right, so there's this post from Frecky. Frecky has been in crypto since 2011. And he actually does have a career working in finance, which he's spoken about. And so his perspective is kind of unique, and he understands what's happening both on the retail side as well as institutional side when it comes to investing in anything financial on the legacy side, as well as in the much more interesting world of crypto here. And there's a good reason to believe volatility is going to increase, as I cited at the outset. And here's why. Look what he wrote just this Christmas morning. He said, after Christmas/New Year's and people return from the holidays, including institutions, things are going to get violent. I would be done packing my bags now if I were you. 2025 prices will be much higher. Don't chase large green candles later. And then he said hashtag HBAR and hashtag XRP, which are a couple of my largest bags, of course, both of them, in fact. XRP is my number one, as I think everybody under the sun knows. That's no surprise. And HBAR is my number two largest holding right now. And I think that one's going to go way higher as well, personally. But look, people, when it's around Christmas, people take vacation days. And so I'm sorry for any of you listening that even had to work Monday. It's like you're basically you're there physically in presence of, like, your presence there if you're technically working, but no one was working on Monday. Let's be real. Okay, nobody was working. It was already vacation, even if you're technically in the office or whatever your place of employment is. And so, of course, by the time this is over, it's going to get back to it. There will be more attention paid to what's happening in financial markets, certainly including crypto, and we are not at the end of this thing yet. In fact, we're perfectly positioned to take off dramatically from here, which is why I insist that XRP is going to melt faces, hit a new all-time high this market cycle. And so it surprised a bunch of the irrational XRP haters out there in November. But it's going to get much worse for them because XRP is going to rocket to the upside. That's what I firmly believe is most probable anyway. Of course, nobody knows for sure what happens in price. But take a look at history rhyming with itself again. Here we have this post from TechDev. And this is just from this afternoon. Oh, by the way, I don't think I said what time it is. In case anybody's curious, though, it's 2:27 p.m. Central Time, Wednesday, December 25th, 2024, Christmas Day. But anyway, he shared this post, and he's showing Bitcoin. You got the Bitcoin dominance at the bottom. That's the one in pinkish purple. It looks like pink to me. He's got ETH USD and Doge priced against USD also. And you're at 4 years ago, almost to the day, this setup led to 4 months of market-wide expansion. And oh, yes, I remember this. I remember 4 years ago today. Now, it wasn't as great a day for XRP holders because of the SEC attacking Ripple, but still, even despite that, XRP did go from that Christmas era low of about 16 cents up to almost $2. So we got something, but not a new all-time high because of the SEC crap. But yeah, I remember what happened after Christmas. Things went absolutely insane, and markets are cyclical. And it's based on global liquidity, not the Bitcoin halving. It is based on global liquidity. And so it's not surprising to see history kind of rhyming with itself. Look what he's highlighting here. You know, this is Doge, you got Bitcoin next, ETH, and then Bitcoin dominance. Look at what he's highlighting at this moment 4 years ago structurally. He's just saying it's the same thing, and as Bitcoin dominance goes down, of course, that's when you expect alts to rip. And this is the point in time we're at, which is why this is so damn exciting. Here's a post from chart analyst Mustache, hashtag Bitcoin. We've not seen this setup on Bitcoin for many years. You're not bullish enough. And so he's comparing what's happening this cycle to what happened 2 cycles ago. And I've seen tons of analysts, I'll keep pointing it out, that are noting this cycle to them looks much more like what happened 2 cycles ago. I say that's fantastic because 2017, way more exciting than 2020, 2021 bull run. It was way more insane. He also shared this post, Chart on this mustache, hashtag altcoins. He said, there is not much to say these days. You know my plan, altcoins will go much higher in my opinion. Enjoy the time with your loved ones. Yeah, and so this is the crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin. Doesn't that line up with kind of what Frecky was saying, that first post I shared with you in this video? When people come back, just wait. Once they're done with their vacations and everything else, people going to be speculating. I'm telling you, number go up. And look at how this compares to previous cycles. I mean, the relative strength index, it's nowhere near peaking. Look at this. If that was the peak, this is the weirdest damn peak in crypto history. No. Number go up, my friends. Number go up. Here's a post from chart analyst Mikey Bull Crypto. This is the market cap Bitcoin dominance percentage. And this is certainly worth taking a look at because the percentage in terms of dominance for Bitcoin, it's going down. So you can see it broke a trend line, then went back up to test it, and then rejected from it. And there's a reason I'm highlighting this because we're going to be talking about XRP dominance in just a second here. He also shared this post, though. This is another one from Mikey Bull Crypto. The tide is turning, hashtag alt season. So again, it's another chart showing, look, like on the left, look where we are now, and look what happened last market cycle. Very similar. And so both these charts are the crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin and ETH. So how about XRP though? This is a fun one. This is a new post from chart analyst Greg Crypto. The chart on your screen is market cap XRP dominance percentage. And so again, there's a reason I wanted to share with you Bitcoin dominance and show, hey, it's doing what you should want and hope it to do, which is to say Bitcoin dominance is breaking down right now. And we should expect, if history's going to rhyme with itself, we should expect a continuation of that dominance decrease. This is the time for XRP dominance to increase dramatically. And so we got to talk about prices based on just how high it goes, because XRP at its peak in terms of market dominance, the percentage, and it was 2 cycles ago, but it was over 30%. Now, I'm not expecting that to happen necessarily ever again. That would be amazing if that ever actually happens. But there are so many more coins out there. I don't think it's particularly reasonable to expect it to go quite that high. But we don't need it to, and that doesn't matter. It's going to be way higher than where it is right now. And the lowest I remember seeing it this cycle is 1.08%. I don't know if that's the literal bottom, but that's probably pretty close. And so anyway, here's what Greg had to say. XRP will outperform ETH and Bitcoin. The secret is under the... Okay, that I firmly agree with. I've been preaching that forever. XRP is going to just bitch smack ETH and Bitcoin. By the time the cycle's over, it will be very clear that XRP is the actual king. Then he says, XRP market cap window, $116.61 billion to $1.56 trillion. Ready, how and why? And so he's saying that's the potential market cap range for XRP in terms of peak this cycle. Those numbers will result in life-changing wealth for anybody that's in XRP if you have allocated sufficiently. And so he wrote, this post focuses on XRP's dominance and its market cap potential, revealing why it has a much higher multiplier than both ETH and Bitcoin. Well, that's for damn sure. Why XRP dominance explosive surge is ahead. With Bitcoin dominance decreasing and ETH dominance rising steadily, XRP has the explosive potential to outperform both. Currently at 3.93% dominance, above FIV.382. If XRP closes above FIV.5, with 5.57%, we could see double-digit dominance ahead. Yeah, and again, it got as low as 1.08%. It has rocketed to the upside in price, resulting in a higher dominance percentage of now 3.93% when he posted this. And then here he references the VRVP, and I couldn't remember what that is because I'm not a chart guy, so here's what I found in just doing a quick Google search here. And I don't normally read stuff like this, but I think it's highly relevant for the purposes of this particular explanation, so I'm going to do it here. But anyway, so the explanation of VRPR says in charting stands for Visible Range Volume Profile, which is a technical analysis tool that displays the trading volume at various price levels across any chosen time frame on a chart, essentially highlighting where the most significant trading activity occurred regardless of the zoom level or the time frame you're viewing, allowing traders to identify key support and resistance levels based on volume distribution. All right, and so he says here the VRVP is showing a void above 4.3%, meaning less resistance and a smoother road to an all-time high. and beyond. The kaboom green zone starts at fib 0.5, signaling a big move ahead. XRP's smaller market cap offers higher upside potential, meaning faster dominance growth as it catches up with the broader altcoin rally and takes the lion's share. Yes, and I've been screaming that for years to anybody that will listen. Of course, XRP was always going to participate in this market cycle and move to the upside. That's a no-brainer. That's very obvious, except for the people that have XRP derangement syndrome. But think before XRP started moving up in November. There was so little money in XRP compared to like ETH or Bitcoin that, of course, when it started going, for everybody that was in before that, crazy multiplier effect. But here's the thing. We haven't had the blow off top for the cycle, so even at this level, I'd be willing to bet anyway. I'm not telling you to do anything, but I'm not telling you to buy or sell or hold, but I'd be willing to bet that even at the price level now, given that the market cap is so much smaller than ETH and Bitcoin, it's still, even from this level, is going to substantially outperform because there's less money in it. Again, that also just seems like a no-brainer to me. And so he says key levels to watch. Let's see, Fib 702, 11.44%, and then he cites another Fib level, which would be 15.22% market dominance, and then another one at 21.5% dominance level. And so potential dominance levels for XRP, but you know what matters more is how much money flows into the space. So what's the market cap going to be for the space? And so he has a couple hypotheticals here. You've got, for the entire asset class, 5.42 trillion, or another Fib level at 7.25 trillion, which would be monstrous. And some analysts actually think it could go higher. So the more money flows in, you can imagine to whatever degree there would be a higher multiplier in terms of what that means for XRP's price and market dominance. And so he wrote here, 11.44% dominance. And so if the market cap is on the lower end, it peaks, say, 5.42 trillion, that would be 619.61 billion. So that would be, and that one I actually didn't crunch in terms of price, but I know that would be somewhere in the like the $10, $11, $12 range for XRP. So that would be on the low end. I'll not be surprised if XRP goes double digits. But you know what's cool? Look at the higher end. So XRP dominance, if it reaches 21.5%, which isn't crazy, again, I told you earlier, it's been over 30% before. So even if it just gets to 21.5%, well, with a market cap of $1.56 trillion, that would be a price of $27 XRP roughly. Not crazy. Don't know if it's going to happen. It's not a prediction, but for me anyway. But that absolutely could happen. Then if you're looking at, the lower, that's the market cap for the asset class of 7.25 trillion. But even if it's 5.42 trillion, the lower figure, at 21.5% market dominance, that would be an XRP market cap of 1.16 trillion. Still, that would be about $21 XRP. These are not crazy numbers, my friends. We'll see if it happens, but let's just say I'm optimistic. So anyway, I got to scoot now, but thanks so much for hanging out with me a little bit on Christmas Day here. I hope you guys are having a fantastic time celebrating with your family and friends. We'll be in touch again soon, though. The best is yet ahead. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.